Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, we are making a strawberry birthday cake. Quite a simple name for this beautiful cake. So this is inspired by my strawberry birthday cake macarons. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch it. Now let's get stuck into making this recipe. So you want to start off by popping your flour, sugar, baking powder and salt into a large mixing bowl. Mix that until everything is well combined. Then you're going to add your softened butter and mix that until it reaches a crumbly sand-like texture. Next you want to add your eggs, vanilla extract, some Greek yogurt, oil and some milk, and you want to mix that until everything comes together. Now to one half of the batter you're going to add some strawberry jam, some strawberry essence which is optional, and some pink food gel. You're going to mix that until everything is really well combined. To the second half of the batter, you're going to add some Funfetti sprinkles. You want to fold those in gently just until they're mixed. Don't overmix, otherwise you risk the batter colouring. Now this cake recipe will make 3 cakes, so we're going to need 3 8-inch tins. We're going to just pipe random blobs of each batter into our tins, distributing that batter evenly amongst 3 of the tins. Now if you don't have 3 tins, you can just use 1. It'll be a little bit of a slower process, but you can do it. Now once you've filled up your tins, you want to pop these in the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes because we're going to slow bake these. Once they've baked, let them chill completely. I like to chill them overnight, so bake them the day before you decorate and then chill overnight. Now, when they do bake, they will colour a little bit on the outside because of that excess sugar from the strawberry jam. But that's okay because the inside is nice and bright and colourful. So we're going to use a cake leveler just to trim the cake into 2 slices. Now once you've got all your cakes leveled, you'll end up with 6 levels of cake. You're going to colour and flavour some buttercream frosting with some strawberry essence and some pink food gel. You want to mix that until it's well combined. Now you're going to use an 8-inch cake board and you're going to add some buttercream frosting on top of that. It's going to help the first layer of cake stick to your cake board. You're going to pipe some buttercream frosting on top of that first layer. We're going to add some Funfetti sprinkles on that, sandwich it with the next layer of cake. And you're going to repeat that until you get to the last layer of cake. Once you've got all of that put together, you're going to pipe some buttercream frosting on the outside of the cake and on top. You're going to use a small offset spatula just to spread the top first, and then we're going to spread the sides as well. We're going to use what is called a cake scraper or a bench scraper. You can grab these online or your local cake supply store. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this to make it nice and neat. Now, this is the crumb coat. It doesn't have to look perfect. All it does is trap the crumbs of the cake in the first layer of frosting so that when you put your second layer of frosting, those crumbs aren't showing and everything looks nice and neat. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to look perfect, but you guys know I'm a perfectionist, so I like to get it as neat as I can. Now we've coloured and flavoured about 3/4 of our frosting in pink, but we're actually going to make a darker shade of pink as well because we're going to make this really cool striped effect on the outside of our cake. So you're going to have a dark tone and a lighter tone. The lighter tone is what you use to fill the cake and crumb coat it. The darker tone is what we just made. So you're going to fit the end of 2 piping bags with a round tip. One with the dark, one with the light tone. You're going to go around the cake and frost these 2 tones as neatly as you can right next to each other. Once you get all the way to the top, you're going to add some buttercream on top. Spread that nice and evenly as you can, but we're going to come back to that later, so don't worry about making it too perfect. Now we're going to use our bench scraper again, and we're going to go around the cake without moving the bench scraper too much. Try to keep it in one place the entire time. Now each time you do use the bench scraper, you want to make sure that you scrape that excess frosting off that bench scraper really well. Otherwise you might risk muddling up those nice, clean, beautiful stripes. Now once you've got the stripes around the sides of the cake looking nice and neat and beautiful, you're going to gently scrape the top off. Get it as neat as you can. It doesn't have to look perfect because we're actually going to be adding some more things on top of the cake. So if you guys have seen my cakes before, you know that I love making an ombre of sprinkles, starting heavy at the bottom and working my way up to the top and using fewer sprinkles. So we're going to do that with some Funfetti sprinkles today. So starting heavy at the bottom, we're actually going to be using 3 different types of sprinkles. I'm using some confetti sprinkles at the bottom, some Funfetti jimmies in the middle, and then some small rainbow caviar sprinkles at the top. Now you don't have to use 3 different types of sprinkles like I did. You can use one type and still get the same effect. You want to fit the end of a piping bag with a large open star tip, and we are going to frost some swirls on top of our cake. Once you've got all of those frosted, you're going to add some more sprinkles on top of that. And guys, you're going to finish this off with some gorgeous bright red maraschino cherries. Now, if this doesn't scream birthday cake, I don't know what does. And that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so that was my strawberry birthday cake. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Now, if it is your birthday in April, let me know in the comments down below and I'll wish you a happy birthday. It is my nephew Edison's birthday this month, I think. Yes, I think it's in 2 weeks. So I think is it May or April? I don't know. I think it's in April. Anyway, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to everyone whose birthday is in April. If you want to grab the recipe for this delicious cake, you're going to find it on my website, thescranline.com. The link for that is in the box below. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're watching for the first time, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because I upload 2 new videos a week for you guys. Now, if you have subscribed and you want to keep up to date with all of the latest episodes, as soon as they're delivered, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button because you get notified as soon as the new videos are up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.